You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. It's really pretty though. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Complimented. Proof that weeps aren't real people. Grubhub lets you track the driver. Yes, your KFC is coming soon, Quirky. Popcorn on the top left. I think it's a bucket of chicken. How are you doing today, Diplosion? Tasting them reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Look at him, he's like all tearing up. Wait. Sorry guys, I'm gotta keep some of these for later on, right? Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Lycasta. There's something I need to tell you. Ugh. I hate you, Van Van. Way to ruin the mood. Even the music stopped. Doing alright? Baking some pastries? Nice. You could also bake some KFC if you find out what the 11 secret spices are. Hold it right there, says Van Van. There's something I need to tell you first. Wait, don't tell me he's gonna confess before me. Look, Colonel is angry at you. Oh jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night. Never stopping. Never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say the inspirational stars and be the star of the story. Is that why he's here? To interrupt our moments. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. Pretty sure he ate it and then he died. It's a pretty strong correlation. And Doggo. I mean, Professor Dog said so. Hey, Viegas. Implying everything isn't fried at KFC. I mean, yeah, but at KFC. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad... Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero! What the heck just happened? Look at its teeth! What? It turned into a horror game. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster! See? If he's rhyming, is he rhyming on purpose? Or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! What will you do? Wait, what? Which attack will you use? Cook with love! Oh my god, it's got the Emu Simmons, like... Oh my gosh. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. Oh my god, they spit hot gravy at me. I take 1 damage. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Kinda. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. They focus their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. Oh my gosh. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defense? You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. Hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening, this is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. It uses Utilitensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack! Solar Bling. Sounds like a me thing to do. This is not happening. It's not happening. Cook with love! Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean it up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Colonel Sanders is here to save me. Well, I mean, he was here the whole time. I don't know why he wasn't doing anything. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. He summons the energy of 1,000 chickens! Hot Pie Power Pinch! It does 10 damage! Spork Monster is defeated! You saved me! An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Should we finish him or should we spare him? Maybe he'll become a friend somehow? I don't know. Forget mercy, finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong shift. Attack! Be ready your final attack. You'll never survive my... Student load destruction! He's completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on and off. 1,000 chickens is only 10 damage. But student debt is also 10 damage. I don't know, I guess it was a limit break, so I couldn't use it straight away. I could only cook with love. And then I remembered that for this 3-day course, I would be in debt for the rest of my life. Relatable, I know, right? You continue to surprise me, Lycasta. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon a closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells, with a golden chicken on the cover! Oh my god, this is amazing! I'm gonna have magic cookbook chicken powers. I don't know. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Wonder if that was Sprinkles. Cursed Tome. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. So, didn't that monster just explode into cheese, and isn't it just gonna smell really bad on the quad tomorrow? Or the day after? I guess it's I mean, we're only there for 2 more days, right? Cursed home chicken poster. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Ain't that the truth? Whoa! Okay, it just got really weird. Z's. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories? Or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used boop boop. And then there was that secret ingredient that he went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? I mean, I guess if there's 11, then, you know. It's also funny because, like, this must be like K-pop because they're doing the little finger hearts. What was the secret ingredient? Chicken? He didn't tell- well, he told us, but we don't know because it's a secret. It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. It's a secret ingredient, so they can't let the public know. So it's like censored out whenever it appears in the game. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Secret is love? But there's 11 of the ingredients, so... And I'm pretty sure the people working at KFC are not making KFC with love. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank! Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that makes complete sense. Yeah, he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. It was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming. What? And was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I don't understand that last part. That last part's confusing. Ah, okay. And the other poster? I'll have a look again later when we're back in the room. What if I work at KFC? His face was the convertible? Maybe, I don't know. That line's a bit weird. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Oh, okay. That was intended. What? I'm just like, what? Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like I am, with Colonel Sanders. I'm totally taking it slow. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. You sure did. Wait, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, If he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some, showed me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petal, and that if I did him a big favor I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. Hey Wednesday, you have Pizza Hut, which is not KFC. But that's okay. I think at least in New Zealand they're in the same, like, they're owned by the same parent company. Drugs. Drug flowers. It does seem like drugs, doesn't it? I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Yeah. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Cough, fibber, cough. Yeah, don't worry about it. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Did you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? I mean, I would just be like, no. I'm gonna make it up though. I'm gonna lie to her. I'm sorry. Secret is safe with me. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know! Sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Your family never gets pizza? Still in shock? Happy day, pizza day. Hey Melon. Hey Kura. Sad I came to an online dating sim. It's not just an online dating sim, Kura. It's the KFC dating sim. Yeah, I have to stay true to the Colonel. Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. It's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm what she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. Doki Doki is the one true dating sim. I have played Doki Doki. It was one of the things I streamed very, very early on, so probably nobody was here for it. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. No. Yeah. It was like, I don't know, over a year ago. Hey fellow! Casey's really going down the hill. The food is bad, the new Colonel is bad, but the is saving them. Yeah, because people are gonna see this and they're gonna buy KFC. Hey fellow! It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Hells yes. Look at that horse. Ricky's proof? He ordered KFC. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched. He does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Well, 1 horse per day. Maybe. Maybe it just runs home and it knows the way home. Pillow up late. I'm guessing Pillow and Wednesday were up late. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. There you go, knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful... I don't know, you know what? I can't even speak anyway. This is me. This is me all through. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, she just gets really nervous around people they like. Thanks, Miriam. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Hey look, it's 11:20 again. It's always interesting looking around the classrooms. Look how there's the chicken. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Oh. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Act like you're not interested in them, but try and get a closer look. I'm gonna spy on them. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book! Just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. It's the book. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been just studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. What? We're playing! Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep! Mike must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Watch out, you... Hey, watch out, you bucket of faults. Look how sad he is. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzz, omp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Clank, clank. He used Thunderbolt. Just kill them, bot. Comic Chew taught you chicken is death? What? Is it Book of Chicken? We don't know, it's some kind of creepy spell book. Kill them, bot. Super effective. Why not discharge? Because they couldn't think of words. I was like, Spark? Is that a thing? Team Rocket blasting off again. Yeah, I'm playing this game. It's actually been pretty good so far, Kitty. I have to say, I'm enjoying it. Because I played Doki Doki, and Doki Doki felt really slow, comparatively. Like it wasn't sort of interesting until later on. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me. But I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. I like how he's got the spatula in his mouth. Wondering if I should move my... This better? Not much. The corner? That's not too bad, right? Okay. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. What? After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken! You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776 at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Alternate history? But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the more important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Lycasta? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Words. Which item do you want to sample? Am I gonna regret this? I don't really want the dog biscuit, do I? A brightly colored pepper stands out from the rest of the items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. I am not a smart cookie. My friend! Ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. Sure, triple out in this game, right? You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... cough, cough. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill... the prophecy... you must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man! You come to and find everyone is staring at you. Sprinkles looks angry. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth and now it's gone forever. Maybe I should have just taken the dog biscuit. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Actually, she's rocking her I don't know what, cleaver? I don't know knife names. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time? Step up and tell them you're on. Do we want to do a cook-off? Nah. Stop wasting my time. I want food. Is everything a competition with you two? Yes? Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love? Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat it if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. Oh. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? This dude looks like a JoJo character. It's the hair, right? What a weird dog. Sure he would have been mad if he ate his lunch too. The doggy biscuit. So you reckon I should just have the water? What if it wasn't water? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Lycasta, you should have it. I will give you the energy you need to succeed. Thank you. Reaches out and presents a gift to you. Thanks. Oh, it's the tiny lunch. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup. With chocolate milk to wash it down and a tartlet for dessert. Gonna give me so much energy. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. What? Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready!" That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My bestie can best the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my time to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling that you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100 degrees. That's right, but how would you have gotten into this school without knowing that? Okay, next question. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he say he used? 11! That's right, you might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail whacking intensifies. Kenyon, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the best flavor? What? What? Trust! No! I don't know! Is that like a trick question? I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog? It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you, never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Okay. Where does it come from? I didn't get to click! I didn't get to click! This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling? Why would I know these? Choking? Don't make me get the spray bottle. Is this the end? Yep. What? What? You can fail this game? Try again. I didn't know there were failure conditions. Should we just challenge them straight up? Nah, let's eat the tiny food. Because then we're gonna have another competition. Are we ready? Aroo! Make me start again from the beginning. God. That would be so bad. Okay, okay. You know it's 100 degrees? You know it's 11 herbs and spices? Okay, okay. What did we say? Vigilance! Wait, which one did I- what? What? Fail. Must be gratitude. A small town where big dreams are born. Okay, so the click didn't go through in time. Aroo! Silence. It's the sound of success. When they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. Yeah, I put trust last time. I know. Trust was also wrong. You notice Colonel Sanders at the corner of your eye. I believe in you! Thanks. Which would be awesome, except knowing that he's watching you totally makes you totally forget what you were doing. What? They were all Colonel Sanders. You're stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hug! What? What even is this? I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. What? Nothing. Wait, should I just not answer? Woof woof! Make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! Zipped. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Oh! Plank looks happy though. You might not have any hands, but Lycasta does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. Don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. I just put my hand into the mixer. But my hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. What the heck? He shakes his head in shame. The easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It's because I got the one question wrong and then I started... I wonder if I was supposed to not pick any of the options that were thinking about him and just let it time out. Exotic Cheetos? The best dessert? Popeyes needs to make their own thing? Round 3. I don't know if it's game over now. Look at my hand, I simply can't go on. Shh. No, it wouldn't be fair. It could be— yes! Safe, because my hand is injured. Time to save, scum. I know, right? You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Lycasta to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Looks good. If you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Damn, she's gunning for him. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry... I don't know how to say that. Gelée? I guess? Never even heard of that. Is that a thing? Looks nice. He seems intrigued, perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. I know, it looks fancy though, right? Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places the sauce-covered finger to his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. What? Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The heck? What? The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. What the heck? Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. This is fine. Don't know why KFC's making a young Colonel. for marketing. Beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. You should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay, says Pop. Heck, Pop, what are you doing here? Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. The heck is the spork monster doing here? We already defeated it. It dropped its book and stuff. When you're about to lose, but you hear your theme song. It's so cringe. Rip KFC isn't cut free. Go to McDonald's for nuggets. It's the spork monster! Gorko, the spork monster is here to fight a hero! Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge him. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. Just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Lycasta's saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do! Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Jump on this! I'm feeding this pork monster. The heck is this? There's a KFC in America that randomly blew up? What, like a gas leak or something? He murdered his brother for nothing. I don't know if it was for nothing. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this evil creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Oh, no, but I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at the school. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. Gorko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and you shouldn't rely on such dark evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. Jean needs to go make biscuits now. I'm not gonna date the spork monster chihuahua. Love for no reason? There's no remains left. That's pretty bizarre. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. I killed a pupper, but it was a spork monster pupper that challenged me. It's different. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Lycasta, together! I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Here's a hideaway. Personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Dipping inside his home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Look at the pictures. And the random chicken. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. I guess it is a rooster. I mean, a rooster's still a chicken. Bearded baby, this one. Drop-kicked that monster because it looked ugly. We killed one already though. And also remember, my hand was just mulched in the mixer. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. His eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish she might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Should I reveal my new creation to him? Keep it a secret. I mean, at this point it kind of sounds like it's going to be like coleslaw or something, and, you know, no one should be proud of that. No? Keep it a secret? I want to know what it is. Reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. I knew it. I knew it. And you know what? I don't like the coleslaw. Pillow doesn't trust this man. Is he gonna put chicken blood all over him? Pretty sure it's just a red apron. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of his Lux hideaway. I don't know, does anyone actually like KFC's coleslaw? Because I don't know anyone that really likes it. Wednesday's learning today. She's learned what coleslaw is. Coleslaw does not deserve this, yeah. Everyone's like, the chicken's good, the potato gravy's good. All this food is from real KFC. Yes, you can get this from KFC. Not in Japan, actually. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to double check. I don't know. I used to like the coleslaw, but then they had, I think they changed it somehow and there was a bit of a bite to it. Don't like takeaway coleslaw. Veggies, yeah, but let's face it, if you're going to KFC, you've already sacrificed your health at that point. I think I normally just stuck it with the bread rolls. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. You mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you could look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. He's gonna steal the coleslaw, I know, but you know what? As long as he gives me the copyrights, or the, I don't know. Do I get payouts for this? Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Chicken! It's a rooster, cause look, it's got the I can't even remember the words. What are they called? Starts with a C? You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. Oh, this is a table. I thought it was like a rug or something. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to him when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Safe. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to him? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? The answer is yes, actually. They do have chicken sashimi in some places. That is a thing. Tap on an item. Urn. Take a closer look at a huge urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Ew, food poisoning much? Well, clearly the chicken that they're using for sashimi chicken doesn't have food poisoning stuff, doesn't have salmonella. Sashimi is like, it's sliced meat, but it's raw. So usually sashimi refers to fish slices, but you can get chicken sashimi. And you can also get other kinds, like a horse, and I think there's also maybe beef. It just depends where you go. Yeah, basically it's raw chicken, sliced. Fried chicken sashimi, next thing they make. I think that would be so much food poisoning. I haven't tried it here either, but they definitely have it. Which means it's probably safe because, you know, if people keep getting food poisoning, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have it anymore. Horse, yep, there's horse sashimi. It's called basashi, and actually it's rather good. I was at a friend's birthday, and we went to an izakaya, like a Japanese pub, and it was the free but not free entree that you have to pay for. So my friend convinced me to try it, seeing as we had to pay for it anyway, and it was actually really good. Once you get over the mental thing around it. It's not free because you have to pay for it. It's considered a table charge, which means you're basically paid for it, right? So it's kind of, yeah. Poor guy. Wait, did that door just open? Was that door open the whole time? An adorable little baby boy crawls. Does not look baby enough with the goatee and stuff. It just opened? Okay, I'm not going crazy. Yeah, that's not a baby, right? That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. I know, I also thought this was old. It frames a baby picture of just themselves. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Hey, Panzer H. Baby cosplay? I don't know. It's weird. Let's look at the camel. Appears to be him, except it's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Is it like... yeah, right? Before fall? Maybe he's a time traveler. Time-traveling colonel. Maybe this is all a dream. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. What? Did they change the picture? Because I'd just like to point out that they are not holding fried chicken drumsticks and they are definitely not cheersing them. All of his fathers are the same colonel, aging in reverse, like Benjamin Button. Giza is beautiful. I haven't had the chance. You look closely and you see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Okay. This. Oh, was there? Oh, but I can't go back now. Wait, what? No, this is to fast forward. I'm confused. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. It's gonna be one of those KFC scented candles, isn't it? Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? Nope. It's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... because we can't see it. Gravy. Musk. What's on the wall beside the pictures? This one? That's the safe. Lard. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. He's wearing a wig? Gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of Student pops up. Damn it, Student, what do you want? Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name, why would I avenge you? just tell you my name right now. It's... you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with the breeze. He has beard extensions. He's a good-looking bulldog. Dude, there's a lot of questions. Is this all of it? I guess that's all of it. I can't see anything else that sparkles except the door. You open the door to his closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. Take one off the hanger and try it on. This is the living room, right? So why does he have clothes in a closet in his living room? Okay, whatever. I'm wearing his clothes, apparently. That's creepy. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. Smells like fried chicken. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you can hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Easy access on the way out. Hey, Maranthist. Just here to listen. All good. Switch out the bloody clothes. I don't know, why are you wearing his clothes? Creepy. I know it's creepy.
Aww.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. He's just like, I've got a crazy person in my house. Oh crap, the jacket. Yeah, still wearing the jacket. Forgot to take it off. You decide that now is your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. How honest are we? I mean, if somebody's wearing your clothes the first time you've brought them over to your house and then you hit on them, isn't that just extra creepy? Like that's extra creepy, right? Isn't it? Remember, I've only known this person for a day. Maybe I'm just yandere. I'm just gonna tell him the truth. This is anime land. I confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving the Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes? Why are you crying? That ain't right. You're the one who was like semi-rejection. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. Yeah, because I just freaking came up with the coleslaw, man. The coleslaw that everyone hates. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! More things flying on... flying on KFC. Flying on fried chicken.